Hey everyone, I'm Jessica with Pencil First Games, and I am excited to tell you about some of the basics of gameplay behind Snowfall Over Mountains, which is a solitaire game about taking a walk through the woods, just taking a nice, slow, relaxing time to enjoy a winter's morning and see what you can see outside of your cabin. So this is a tile laying game where you're going to be laying tiles out around your cabin and trying to meet some scoring criteria for some of the things you might see along your journey, such as trees and bushes, bear paths and tracks and other things that are out there. So you will start off with a cabin tile, which is double-sided, so you can choose which side you want to play with. Either side works. It just kind of depends on what orientation kind of works for you with that starting trail. So you will be building out from here, trying to connect trails to your cabin because disconnected trails are not a great thing. You want to be able to get back and you don't want to get lost in the woods. So you'll also have some tools at your disposal. And these are sort of neat one-use cards. You'll draw a few during setup, and you might find a way to use these in a neat way as you're placing these tiles out there on your journey through this winter's morning in the mountains, lots of snow around. These could be very helpful, or you can save them and you will gain points at the end of the game for unused tools. The big part of play, though, are those scoring cards that I mentioned. So you'll have one for each type. So for instance, here's a rabbit one that is called Hopping Home, and it describes what you need to do for scoring these different tracks that you see with rabbits. There's also going to be ones for things like bushes and trees, bears, ponds. So you'll have 5 different scoring criteria that you're sort of using as you make your way through the woods. And you'll have a stack of tiles. There's lots of these. And you don't play with all of them though, so you don't always know exactly what's going to come out during each play, which makes it kind of interesting. If you know what's in there, you may not actually see that, the pond one that I really need, it might not come out. But you'll have 2 of these, and on your turn, you are going to either play a tile or, as I mentioned before, play a tool card. Most of the time, though, you're going to be placing these tiles. So you'll have 2 of them in hand, and you will look at them and decide, how do I want to add that into my area? And you are just adding these on in different ways. They connect up in whatever way kind of matches up, obviously from square to square. But you can figure out ways and neat ways too to sort of create situations where you can actually score for both criteria with those different ones. So you can see like here, I might be going for bear tracks and bushes, and I might be able to find a way to neatly score those. So go through everything, you'll finish placing all of those tiles, take a look at your beautiful completed area. And then there is a neat Wanderlust table that is included, and you will just tally up your score and figure out what kind of traveler you are. I have been lucky enough to, I believe, be an experienced explorer a couple of times. Being a master trailblazer is really, really difficult, but so fun when you get to that level. And even if you're a lost traveler, it's fine. You had a nice day out in the woods, you make it back to your cabin, and you can just go out again. And that is basically how you play Snowfall Over Mountains. It's a very quick solo game, again, designed to be nice and cozy and relaxing, just laying tiles out there, seeing what you can see out there in the woods, and having a great time with another game. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy your walk through the wintry woods.